ground meat ready for my red sauce. The ground meat is ready. Welcome back to A Country Boy Can Cook. It's Valentine's Day. Yeah, no roses that are red. Spaghetti with the red sauce. That's the real talk of love right there. So anyway, let me get you up on what I've got going here. I've got the meat already cooked. I've got the pasta finishing. I've got tomato sauce, diced tomatoes, tomato paste, some chopped garlic, powdered garlic, Italian seasoning, and basil. All my little rowdy friends. So let me get the camera off and get it over here so you can see me putting it in a little easier. Oh, wait a minute. I wanted to get the camera up here better. I wanted to address the gorilla in the room. I've received several concerned viewers through emails saying that they notice my hands kind of trembling sometimes, especially when I'm working a little bit. And I've been noticing I've noticed it for about the last year or so after I had my heart event, and I really thought it was just for a long time. It was when I was picking up something, and I didn't have a lot of strength. I mean, I couldn't even open a jar with a can opener. I just didn't have enough strength. But I'm getting stronger every day, but my quivering, or my shaky hands did not change. So I was watching a YouTube show that I watch. It's a gun guy that collects all types of rifles and shotguns and pistols, and he was talking one day, and I noticed his hands were doing the same thing. Now, he's a little younger than me, but anyway, one of his shows one day, he said, for everybody that's concerned that sees my hands shaking, just to let you know, I'm not coming down from a big drunk. I'm not a drug addict. You know, I've not had a rough night. I have tremors. So it got me to thinking, gosh, he said he was born with them. There wasn't anything they could do to him. It's called essential tremors. It affects everybody differently, different parts of the body. I'm lucky just to have it in my hands. You can kind of see them right there just a little bit on my right hand. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it doesn't. But anyway, I wanted to address that just to let everybody know. I went to the doctor this last Monday. It's Wednesday, so went to your neurologist, and first thing I said, look, if you're checking to see my brain, I ain't got one of those. I wore it out years ago. But she did run me a battery of tests for about an hour, and I was worried about having Parkinson's and lots of other things you could be wrong, but it was essential tremors like I had actually thought. Me and Mr. Google figured it out the weekend before we went. So anyway, for the people that's asked me about that and sent private messages on my my email, thank you for being concerned. And I didn't want to really say anything about it until I found out really what was going on with the old dude, because I didn't know. You know, I didn't finish my doctorate in school when I was in college. I played hooky and went to the lake. So, and for those who don't know, I actually had a scholarship and was going to college to go into veterinary medicine. I've always loved animals, loved working around animals. I've been an animal most of my life, so what the heck, that was perfect. Except I got to skip in school and going to the lake, and it was more fun than going to biology and all these other classes, so I dropped out, and because I figured I was failing anyway, and it turns out I dropped out passing, and then I had to wait till the next semester, and that was a no-go. I wasn't going to get it the next semester. I was married and had a child, and so anyway, life goes on. So now you know about my tremors. They're essential tremors. There's really nothing they can do about it. There's some treatments, different types, and unless they get a lot worse, I'm just going to live with it. So if you see my hands trembling, it's not because I'm scared. It's not anything to do, just essential trimmers. So anyway, let's get to this recipe and get to cooking. Oh yeah, one other thing for y'all that are new to my channel, get it all out here. You see the arms, the bruises and stuff? Yeah, I don't have cancer. I'm on blood thinners because of the heart event I had actually going on a year and a half ago. And so they don't want me having blood clots, so they got me on thinners. So if I bounce into the wall somewhere going around the corner and hit something, it leaves a bruise. And I know it looks like my arms are chewed up, and I'm self-confident about that. Like, oh God, I hate this, you know. I'm going to wear a long sleeve shirt, except it's warm and I just can't wear a long sleeve shirt when I'm in the kitchen. Sometimes when it's cool, but like right now, it's a beautiful afternoon. So anyway, I just wanted to address these two medical things, and let's get to this spaghetti with red sauce. There she is right there. All right, I've even got the burner turned off. I'm gonna put it on low. This is probably about a half a pound of ground round, 80-20. I'm gonna dump in 14 ounces of diced tomatoes, and this is really just optional. Some people don't want whole type tomatoes in their spaghetti sauce. Some do. We like it, so it goes in ours. And I'm gonna put the same amount of tomato sauce. And I'm sure not Italian, as you probably can guess. I'm Texican. I put a little bit of basil. Get the lid off here. This is a new one, hadn't even used it. Well, let me get my other one up here. I've got some Italian seasoning. It's got lots of basil in it. And I just do this to taste. I've been making it so long. Sometimes we cook the red sauce and put it in with our spaghetti. Sometimes not. Do it separately. And this is oil and garlic. Just a little bit. We're going to use some dried garlic. I love the taste of it. I have some buttered garlic toast in the air fryer that's already done. I'll turn it on right before I get ready to serve this. And you can cook this and let it set all day simmering along, or you can cook it and serve it, and depends on how hungry you are and what time of day and how your hunger pains. So anyway, it looks a little thin. Of course, it's going to cook down, but I'm going to go ahead because it's thinner, and this is where you'll have to do it whatever you like. I'm going to add some tomato paste. That's a great thickener. I don't put any flour, anything like that. Stir this around. And yes, I am cooking in cast iron. This old skillet is it's at least 70 years old, maybe older. And it is well seasoned. I cook everything in the world. I mean, they say that you're not supposed to cook acid-based products in cast iron because it can take off the seasoning. Believe me, it's not going to stay in here that long. When we get through having dinner this evening, whatever spaghetti is left, I'll put them together, and that'll be leftover time. So anyway, I'm going to turn this baby up, and I'll be right back with you. Oh, you can see my skitty back there too. All right, let's check this for flavor. There's no written recipe for me on this, so don't scream at me if I'm not doing it like your Italian grandmother or mother, because This is just seat of the pants. It's the way my mother made it, my aunts made it. So anyway, let's see what this tastes like. We'll see if it needs sugar to balance it. You can also add a little ketchup to balance it if you need it. Depends on how sweet the tomatoes are. That's good. All right, let me get you back over here. I got one last added ingredient I'm gonna put in here. All right, the last added ingredient, Parmesan cheese. Yeah, not just on top of it. I mean, we call it stinky cheese. But you can put some in, and it just brings out, I don't know what they call that flavor, umami, I guess. I don't know. It just makes it good. Mellows down everything, blends everything together so good. Boy, it's setting up really good. All right, let's see how this is. That is so good. Yeah, it doesn't need anything else. I mean, that's like the deal right there, Lucille. Turn it off. Check on my sketties back here. I know they're done. I want my sketty cooked. I'm not a fan of al dente or whatever they call that. I know people like it like that, but I want it cooked. Okay. So let's try one. Oop. That's really good. Wife, are you looking at something? Huh? Loretta? Okay. I thought maybe you needed something. Okay. This is our Valentine's dinner. We kind of celebrate everything together. We got an anniversary the 22nd of this month. I got a birthday the 24th. It looks like I'm going to make it to 71. Boy, never thought I'd do it, but I did. It looks like I am anyway. So February is a busy month, so this will be our meal here, and we'll probably go out to eat a couple of times for celebration on my birthday and anniversary and all that. So let me get the camera turned around and get this plated up for you. All right, let's get this plated up. Get my sketty here. Looks like it's going to be the perfect amount. I usually make too much and end up freezing a bunch. We eat it. I'll eat it for breakfast the next morning, but put that on mine here. All right. Give me a pot holder here. And by the way, thank y'all for being here on my channel. It looks like that I will, with y'all's help, from day one, it looks like I'm gonna surpass 1,000 subscribers here in the next couple of weeks. So I thank you very much for helping me get there. I started the channel. I just wanted to make a few videos for my kids or grandkids or my friends to remember me by. About a year and a half later, and So I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. I think a while ago it was 978. So not too far away. Anyway, let me get the sauce on here. So thank each and every one of you for helping me get this. It looks good, it smells good, I know. It's gonna taste really good. Like I said, no problem cooking this in your cast iron as long as it's well seasoned. I'm not gonna leave it in there, I'm not gonna store it in there. I cook chili in these pans. Never had a problem with it. Everything comes out clean. And except me making a mess.
Is it on?
It's on. Where'd you find it at?
It is in here, and it was in there.
We had a lost head of cabbage you couldn't find. I kept telling her I didn't eat it. Yeah, everybody knows I don't eat salad. No, I really do. I had one of the small heads out of it, but anyway, let me try this. And so I'm dying to taste that little stinky cheese. You want stinky cheese on yours?
Yeah. I thought it was in there.
Well, I did too.
I'll cut it up.
I thought maybe a ghost had got it or something.
I knew it was
A
in
gremlin.
there.
Be like that commercial, Tell Me When. There's just a big old giant pile of stinky cheese on it. Okay, here we go. This is easier. Much better for her. Oh yeah, my toast. Let me get the toast out. I'm gonna have to move the camera. There she is, boys and girls. My garlic toast, made out of some French bread I had in the freezer. That's my portion. Here's her portion. Shh, don't tell her. But I got a surprise for her. You'll be part of it here in just a minute. I've got her favorite dessert. Right, let's get a taste of this. See my toast here? It's just butter, garlic, and you can see my fingers, what they're doing. That's the trimmer right there. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. Mostly when I'm doing that, they even have a name for what that is. That's what it's called. I'm gonna make it better. I'm gonna live through it. Anyway, so thank you for your concerns. If I can troll this up. See how she tastes. There you go. It's going to be messy. Well, it's good. And you could see it didn't take long to make it. You can take this same spaghetti. Don't put meat in it. Just put the tomato sauce, tomato paste, and cook it down with your seasonings. It could be meatless spaghetti sauce. Oh man, this is so good. She has no idea, of course. And she's a diabetic, and she can just have just a few bites of it. We can share it. Maybe for dessert this evening, maybe for breakfast in the morning. Who knows? Don't matter. Have you ever had tres leches cake? It's really good. 2 types of milk. It's really good. Sometimes it has fruit on it. It just depends on who's making it.